everyone, welcome to Barre. My name is Tiffany, and for today we have a 30-minute back body bar class. So I'm working with a set of 5 pounds today. I have my mat set up near a wall where I'll be putting my feet on the wall. So if you have something that will support your entire body, like a couch or a column or something that you can put your feet against, that will work just as well. I have my chair and my mat rolled out, and once you have everything set up, I'll see you on the mat. So coming onto your mat, come into a high plank. Your hands will be slightly wider than your shoulders. Your heels will be reaching towards the back of the mat. You can drop down to your knees if you need to. We're gonna take this into a slow push-up. 2, 1, elbows wide, so lower. 2, press up. 2, yeah, so it's super slow, super controlled. So using your shoulders here, using your core, using your legs. Let's speed it up. 2 and 1, so it's lower, it's lift. It's lower, it's lift. Yes, hugging the belly button to the spine. So strong, so good. Gaze is about 2 to 3 feet in front of you. Lower, lift. Again, you can always drop to your knees if you need to. Keeping this work in the arms is lower, it's lift. So good. Down, lift, lower, lift. All right, we're gonna hold this high. We're gonna find shoulder taps. We'll tap the left first with the right hand. 2 and 1. So tap to the left for 2, tap down to the earth for 2. Tap to the right shoulder for 2, tap down. Let's speed that up. So it's left, it's lower, it's right, it's down. So feet are a little bit wider than hip width distance, just so you can keep your hips nice and stable. Yes, it's left, down, it's right, down, so good. And down, right, down. Again, your belly button is hugging your spine. Right, down, yes. Woo! Feeling that strength. Left, lower, right, down. And know you can always drop to your knees if you need to. Yes, keep going. Right, down. We're gonna drop down to our forearms. We're gonna hinge it forward and back. 2, 1, here we go. So it's hinge forward, hinge it back, forward, back. Yes, it's forward, back, forward, back. So good, hinge forward, back. Keeping your hips in line with your shoulders. So notice if your hips are high up in the air, can you drop them down a little? Forward, back, so good. Forward, back, and you're pressing the earth away with your forearms. It's forward, it's back. Yes, all right. We're gonna hold this back. We're gonna drop our hips to the earth. 2, 1, follow me. So it's lower the hips, lift, lower, lift. Yes, so now it's like you want to dip your hips, lift it up. So lower, lift, lower, lift. Finding a little bit of core work here. Lower, lift, 8 more, 8, whoo, 7. Then we'll take it down to our bellies. In 5. Woo. In 4, you can do this. In 3, you've got this. In 2, last one, and 1. Drop it down, and then extend your arms long. Lift it all up. It's lift, lower, lift, down. So you're lifting your arms off the mat. You're lifting your legs off the mat. Everything squeezes in. Your back body is working. Lift, lower, keep going, up, down. Lift, lower. How high can you get off the mat? We're gonna hold this high. We're gonna find little swimmers, little swims with the arms, little swim with the legs. In 4, 3, 2, 1, hold high, and then kick, and kick, and kick, and kick. So good. So you're moving your arms up and down. You're moving your legs up and down. So good. Like you're in the ocean, and you're swimming away from your shark who's chasing you. I'm just kidding. It's not. They're friendly. Kick, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And then sink it back. Quick child's pose. And then move to your wall. Grab your heavy weights. Placing your feet on the wall. Grab your heavy weights in either hand. Both feet on the wall to start off with. And then extend your right leg long to the sky. And then lift your arms up with your weights. And then bring them back so your elbows are in line with your eyeballs. We're just gonna lift and lower the hips to start off with. To the sky, to the ground in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So it's lift, tap. Yep, lift, tap. So you're really driving your left foot into the wall, lift, lower the couch or whatever you might have. We're gonna add the arms, 2, 1, follow me. So it's lift, lower the arms, lift, lower. Yeah, so every time your hips tap, you find that tricep kickback and then extend it to the sky. It's lift, lower. Yes, keeping your elbows in line with your eyes. So finding that work into the triceps. Yes, so a little bit further back than you might want to go. Is lift, lower, lift, lower. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, lift and lower. Keep driving the left foot into the wall. It's lift, lower. Yes, it's up and down. Lift up, lower down. Keeping the belly button hugged to the spine. Lift, lower. Yes, it's up, it's down, it's lift. So good. Yes, feeling my left hamstring working here. Feeling my triceps on fire. Lift, lower. All right, we're gonna hold this high, waist to the sky. Find a little lift of the leg in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high and then lift. Little press. Really press into the wall with your left foot. Squeeze your booty at the top. We're just gonna switch out the sides. 4, in 3, here we go. In 2 and 1. So hips down, right foot into the wall, left foot high, and then lift, lower. So you just switched out the legs. Bring your arms in line with your eyes, your elbows in line. Let's add the triceps. 2, 1, here we go. So it's lift, lower, it's lift, it's lower. Yep, it's up, it's down, lift, lower. So good. It's lift, lower, up, down. Again, you want to keep your arms back so you can really feel that work in the triceps. Lift, lower, lift, down. Yes, whoo, so good. Lift, lower. Yes, it's up, it's down, it's lift, it's lower. Finding your core, your belly button to the spine. Press, lower. Really pressing your right heel in towards the wall. Lift, lower. I'm feeling my triceps. They are burning. We're gonna hold this high, find tiny little presses. 2 and 1, just press. Little press, press, press. Yes, it's press, 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 press. So good. Keep pressing your right heel in towards the wall. Your upper back is glued to the mat. We're gonna keep this going to the end. Lift and lift. Here we go. So good. Lift, lift, lift. Whoo, breathe into it. Just 4, 3, and 1. Hold high. Here we go. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Let that go. Drop your weights off to the side and then slide yourself up. And then come on over to your chair. You can bring your weights with you. We'll use them in a bit. So coming to your chair, we're gonna come into a first position. You can stay at the wall if you're using that. So come up high onto your toes, bring your heels to touch, and then really engage your core. So your shoulders are aligned over your hips, hips aligned over your heels, head aligned over your shoulders. So first position, we're just gonna dip and lift in 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 counts, here we go. So dip, 2, lift, 2. Yes, it's lower. Lift, so good. Yes, it's dip. Lift. So you squeeze your butt cheeks together, lift. And then it's almost like you're sliding up and down a wall. Lower, lift. It's down, it's lift. So good. We're working the external thighs here. Lift, so good. Finding a little bit of thigh work. It's lower. 2, lift. 2, also with the lifted heels, finding calf work. The last one, solo speed it up. 2 and 1. So it's dip, lift, lower, lift. Yes, it's dip, lift, lower, lift. Notice if you're hinged forward. See if you can stack your shoulders above your hips. Lower, lift, lower, lift. I'm already feeling that shake. I hope you are too. It's lower, lift, belly button hugs in, leg is really hugging the spine. Lower, lift. Woo. I like to imagine this is completely coming from my booty here. So everything I'm moving is because my booty is squeezing so tight together. Lower, lift, yes, down, lift, lower, lift. Again, that wall is right behind me. Oh my gosh. We're gonna hold this low. We're gonna find little dips. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Little dips right here, just dip, 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 yes, dip, 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 yes. Oh, thank you, cat. Dip, dip. My cat's really on one right now. Dip, dip, yes, holding as low as you can. Knees stay bent. It doesn't have to be very far. Dip, dip, yes, it's dip, dip, like you have little frog legs. Dip, dip, so good, so good. Dip, tiny dip, tiny dip, tiny dip. All right, 4, we'll come back to slow counts. In 3, oh my gosh. In 2, whoo, and 1. 2 counts down, here we go. It's dip, 2, lift, 2. Do you like my counting there? Although I counted from 4, dip, 2. We actually did 12 little dips. Dip, 2, lift, 2. Math has never been my strong point. Lift, whoo, lower. That's all good, right? It's dip, 2, lift, 2, dip. Oh my gosh, it burns. Finding that repetitive motion, finding high reps. Oh my gosh, with little weight or no weight here, just body weight. Let's speed it up. 2 and 1. Just dip, lift, lower, lift. Yes, you can. Dip, lift, yes, lower. Up, down, up, yes, lower. Take breaks when you need to. It's dip, lift, dip, lift. The knees go out, heels are high. Dip, lift, head over shoulders. Dip, lift, shoulders over the hips. It's dip, lift, lower, lift. Belly button hugs the spine. So good, so good. Oh my gosh, my legs are on fire. Up, lower, lift, dip, lift. Just 4, then we'll hold low. 3, whoo, 2, last 1. 1, stay low, and then dip, lift, dip, lift. Find that tiny dip, tiny lift, dip, lift. So good, light on your bar. Dip, lift, just 8, whoo, 7, yes, 6, whoo, 5, you got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1, let it go. Shake that out. Oh my gosh, thighs on fire. Okay, so grab your heavy weights and then come about an arm's length distance away from your chair or wall, whatever you might have, and then really root down into your right foot. You're gonna hold your weights like candlesticks. We're gonna find a deadlift here. Our left leg is gonna go back. 4 counts, here we go. So lower, 3, 2, 1, then lift. 3, 2, stand up. Yeah, so lower. 3, 2, 1, lift. 3, 2, 1. So your spine is long. You're just hinging over. Lift. Like you're in an L shape or a T shape, like a warrior 3 in yoga. Lift. 3, 2, 1. So good. And then your spine is long. Belly button hugs in. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Lower. Finding that deadlift here. One-legged deadlift and lift. 3, 2, 1. You have a micro bend in your right knee. Lift. Keep your knee protected, and then keep that work in the booty as well. 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Notice if your left hip wants to open up, try to keep it down towards your mat. 2, 1, 2 more. Lower. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, we'll drop the weights. 2, 1, drop the weights, and then come to your bar, and then just lift your leg. Just lift, 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 lift. Yes, it's up and up, so good. Lift, lift. So we're finding that little bit of a donkey kick here, a leg lift. All right, we're gonna hold this high. We're gonna bend and extend the right knee in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high right here and then bend the knee, extend the knee. Bend, lift. Yes, it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Relax your shoulders away from the ears, down, lift. I can really feel this in my booty. I hope you can too. It's bend, extend, bend, extend. And then your left leg isn't just hanging out, you're really reaching it back. It's bend, extend, and then of course your core is engaged here too. It's bend, extend. All right, listen up. We've got a big transition. We're gonna drop our left leg. So the foot that's behind you is gonna come down, and then we're gonna bend the standing knee into the glute. Follow me, 2 and 1. Switch it out. So left foot comes down, and then right foot, that right foot that was just moving is gonna lift to the sky. Find a donkey kick, kick. Yes, it's up, 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 up. So what we're doing here, we're moving the exercise from the side glute to the back glute, the glute max. That nice, juicy, cheeky part. Lift, lift. The hip extender, yes, is lift, 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 lift. So good. It's up, it's up. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep your left knee bent. Core hugs in. So it's important to note here, when we're working through the glutes and you engage the core, you're actually engaging the pelvic muscles as well. So good for women, for men, for everyone. Lift, lift. All right, we're gonna hold this high. We're gonna wing it out into our scorpion tail. 2, 1, follow me. So wing your knee out to the side and then wing it back down. So you're just opening your knee to the side and then you're pressing it back down. Your right hip stays pointed at the mat the whole time, keeping your left knee lifted as high as you can. Let's speed that up. So open, close, open, close. Yes, it's really little. It could look different in everyone's body. Everyone's hips are different. So it's almost like you just want to reach your toes towards your left shoulder. Open, down, wing out, wing down. Yes, we're gonna hold it out, find tiny lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just lift, little squeeze back, little squeeze back. All right, we're gonna drop our left hand to the earth. Find like a warrior 3, kick back. 2 and 1, follow me. So right hand to the chair. You can use a weight if you want to. And then just lift, lift. Yes, it's lift, lift. So it's kind of like a warrior 3, half moon shape. Lift, lift. Keep your left knee bent and then open up your hips. Open up your chest to the right side, lift, and then keep your leg on a diagonal. So notice if you're pressing it back and you can't see your toes, move it to the right so you can see your toes. Find that shape so you can really work in your body. It's lift, lift, so good. Oh my gosh, my right leg is feeling so heavy. It's lift, lift. We're almost there, friends. It's lift, lift, so good. Really pressing your weight into the right hand. You're light on the left hand. Lift, lift, so good. Oh my gosh. Core is hugging in towards your spine. It's lift and lift. Here we go. Just 8, 7. You've got this. 6, 5. Oh my God. Just 4, 3. We'll hold it high in 2. And 1 whole time. Maybe your right hand lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, shake that out if you need to. Grab your weights, friends. Best part about being human, we've got 2 booties, 2 butt cheeks. So last time we really stamped in the left foot. This time we're gonna stamp, or rather the right foot, we're gonna stamp in the left foot. Right foot's gonna go long. We're gonna find our deadlift, 2 and 1. So lower for 3, 2, 1. Slice it up, 3, 2, 1. Yes, lower. 3, 2, 1. And lift. 3, 2, 1. So it might feel like you already did this side. 2, 1. And you kind of already did. We worked both butt cheeks. 1. But I promise you, right foot is back this time. 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. So good. It's back. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Finding that slow deadlift. 2, 1, and slice it up. 2, 1. So good. Lift your heart up. Your spine is long. Lift. 3, 2, 1. So slow, so controlled. 2, 1. Slice it up. 3, 2, 1. 2 more is lower. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. We'll drop the weights down to the earth. 2, 1. Drop the weights and then bring your hands to your chair and then lift. Lift. Yes, it's up and up. It's lift. It's lift. Yes. Okay, friends, I know this is burning. If you feel like me, I feel it. It's shaking. Yes. Right hip is down at the ground. And lift. Keep going. We'll hold this high. We're just going to bend and extend the left leg this time. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So it's bend, extend. Oh my gosh. So good, so good. It's bend, extend, bend, extend. Core engaged, bend, extend. All right, we're gonna drop the right foot down. 4, 3, oh, I'm shaking. 2, and 1. Drop it down. And then left foot comes to your booty this time. Let's find that donkey kick. So it's lift, 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 lift. Yes, wow. This feels like a break. Lift, lift. So good, so refreshing. To change the muscle group that we're working. Lift, lift. I told you. Oh my gosh, it felt like we had already did that side, but we didn't. And lift, lift, lift. Belly button hugs the spine. It's lift, 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 lift. All right, we're gonna hold this high. We're gonna find that scorpion tail, keeping your right knee bent. Lift, lift. So we'll wing our left knee out to the side. We'll hold it up as high as we can, like we're stamping our heel on the earth. Wing the left knee out to the left. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, 2 count. So it's out for 2, and then it's down for 2. Like your toes wanna touch your right shoulder. It's out for 2, it's down for 2, it's out, it's down, yes. So you're just winging your knee out, squeezing your booty, it's out, 2, down, 2, speed it up. So it's out and down, like your chin is a windshield wiper, yeah. It's out, down, yes. Your left hip, right hip, point at the earth below you. It's out, down, down. So good. Wing out, wing down, wing out, wing down. Yes, it's out, it's down, it's out, it's down. All right, right knee is bent. We're gonna hold out the left knee. Find tiny little lifts. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. It's lift. Little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. All right, we're gonna drop our right hand to the earth this time. Find that little half moon shape in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So right hand is down, left leg is long. Lift, lift. You're pressing your left hand into the chair this time. It's lift, lift. Your right knee stays bent. It's lift, it's lift. And then notice if your left leg is long behind you, bring it out to the left so you can see your toes. Lift, lift, yes, it's lift, it's lift. You can use your weight if you need a little extra boost up to the sky. Lift, 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 so good, it's lift, 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 lift. We're here to the finish line, friends. Keep your right knee bent. Lift, lift, up, up. All right, we got this. Core is engaged, hugging the belly button. Press down to the left hand. Lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high. Maybe lift your left hand high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Okay, drop that, let that go. We are done. Coming onto our mats. Last song. You've got this. My nose is running. I went surfing this morning. It is coming out. All right, so soles of the feet to touch, hands behind your head. We're just gonna lift and lower the chest. You go, lift, lower, up, down. Yeah, so finishing this strong with a little bit of core work is lift, lower. Finding that butterfly position is lift, lower, up, down. Really gluing this belly button in is lift, is lower. We're gonna hold the chest high in 4, 3, 2, let's go. It's lift, little lift, tiny lift, little lift. Lifting your heart up to the sky, the ceiling, lift, 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 lift. We're going to come back into that full range. 4, 3, 2, let's go. It's lower, lift, lower, lift. All right, we're gonna add the legs. So every time we lift, feet will lift off the mat as well. Whew. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Follow me. So it's lower, lift up, is lower, everything lifts. Down is lift, lower is lift. Like you want your elbows to touch your knees. Lift, yes, it's lower, it's up, it's down, it's up, so good. Lower, lift, down, lift, keep going, lower, and up, is down, is lift, so good. Lower, up, down, crunch, yes, it's lower, it's everything up, lower, lift it up. All right, we're gonna hold this high, find tiny little crunches, feet will be off the mat. 2, 1, just lift, 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 like you could touch your elbows towards your knees. Lift, 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 lift. All right, we're gonna take this from the top. Feet will come down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So lower, lift, down, crunch. Feeling my abs on fire. Lower, lift, friends. I am sweaty. Down, lift. I love it so much. Woo. My head is heavy in my hands. Elbows are out wide. Lower, lift. Let's hold this high, find tiny little crunches. 4, 3, 2, let's go and crunch. Little lift. It's up, up. Yes, you can bring your feet to the earth. You can lift them up to the sky. This crunch, little crunch, 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 full range. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So lower, lift, add the legs. 2 and 1. So lower, crunch, down, lift. Yes, oh my gosh, lift. Feet come up, arms come up, shoulders up, lift. Lower is lift. Gaze is at the sky. Lift. Yes, it's lower. We'll hold this high. Find our tiny little crunches. With the feet held high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just lift, 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 lift. So good. It's up, 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 up. We're here to the finish. Lift, lift. Oh my gosh, core is on fire. Hugging into the spine. Just 8, 7, 6, 5. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let that go. Extend long onto your back. Extend your legs long. Take in a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Find yourself into a seated position. That was really tough to get up after all of that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got a good workout. Again, my name is Tiffany. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe my channel, and I'll see you next time.